Now with Dr. Jen, and we are talking about medical tourism and fungal meningitis.
Yeah, so the CDC has been tracking cases of meningitis, which is an inflammation and infection of the meninges, which encircles the brain and the spinal cord, that have been tracked to medical tourism for people who went from the U.S. to Mexico for cosmetic elective plastic surgery. Now there have been two deaths, at least 2 American deaths, and 17 have suspected or probable meningitis fungus origin from a procedure that they had in Mexico. Obviously, this can be deadly. And I think it's just an example of, number one, what the CDC tracks. It's not just COVID, even though it's easy to think that it is. And two, this concept of medical tourism, which we've talked a lot about in the last decade. It can be safe, but once you leave the United States to have an elective surgical procedure, and cosmetic surgery is probably the largest example of that, you take risks that you may not be able to investigate your way out of. And this, I think, highlights that.
And I was about to say that a lot of times you hear about people saying, oh, I'm going to go out of the country and get some work done. What's your best advice when it comes to medical tourism?
I mean, first of all, you really have to remember your life is at stake now. It's easy to get bogged down in the costs and saving money. Remember that if something happens when you're out of the country and then you're back here, it can be very difficult to track what happened because those doctors can't as readily communicate with the surgeons who took care of you. And if it sounds too good to be true, a lot of times it is.
It usually is. Yeah. I like it when you say that. Yeah. I'm listening.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.